YouTube. Good morning, Newcastle, and a very pleasant welcome to Thursday, April 2nd. And hope all finds you well as we maneuver into this second day of April, and basically the Pennsylvania stay-at-home order and quite a few other things so that we can get to them for you. As we continue and I get us up along all our stations, yesterday a whole lot of programming. We aired Cooking the Castle a day early with the go to work type thing, and go home and go to work, go home, and no differentiation in the day. Yours truly lost track of what day it was. It's easy to do, and I've got, my son's got calendars plastered everywhere, so there's no reason for me to forget. And this closed caption is not working well, so I have shut it off, and it's given all kind of different things. Hey, it's Thursday, April 2nd. What the heck? So as we continue, and I got to shut it off on both ends, as we continue here, and there, I've done what I've had to do. The train is on the tracks, and Newswatch straight ahead for you.
Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, Nctv45. Nctv45 Newcastle, the train.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
When you have legal issues, Paula Chalella, attorney at law, 113 North Mercer Street, Newcastle.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island, downtown Newcastle on Kennedy Square. The Easter Bunny loves Bill's Bake Shop. Bill Cass, the owner, and his staff are baking all your Easter favorites like Easter bread, rice pie, ricotta pie, sausage and ham pies, nut rolls, apricot and poppy seed rolls, decorated Easter cakes, Italian pastries, and so much more. Bill also has a wide variety of baked goods 6 days a week, Tuesday through Sunday. call Bill's Bake Shop and order for Easter. They're located at 228 North Liberty Street in the Mahoning Town section of Newcastle. Call 724-654-4223. That's 654-4223.
Okay, folks, we're back, and the coffee is great this morning, and the company's even better as we embark on this Thursday, April 2nd, as I said, and 34 degrees out there, and we'll talk more about the weather a little bit later. And it is time to get to the top stories today in Newcastle, PA. And as we do, keep in mind that I'm going to tell you, in my honest estimation of what's going on, people in Newcastle really following the order of stay at home, and the viewership on NCTV very high right now, and people really keeping themselves off of the streets and not congregating, and that's a huge plus for everybody involved. Let's get to the mailbag as we come up. This in from my good friend Heather Armstrong. The city rescue mission remains open but limited capacity. The men's shelter is at overflow status, but chapel and recovery classes continue. The community feeding program continues, serving daily meals to the public in takeout containers. Youth ministry outreach programs are postponed, but the Sankey Center will be available for emergency use if needed. That from the City Rescue Mission and Heather Armstrong as that came out. As part of the COVID mitigation situation, and how'd you like that? COVID mitigation situation. State parks are remaining closed till April 30th. State-owned historical parks will remain closed till April 30th to help slow the spread, of COVID virus. The Wolf administration business exemption submission period ends Friday, April 3rd. And that out there. Wolf administration grants extension to license to carry firearm permits. So if your permit if in Pennsylvania, an individual 21 years old or older may apply for a license to carry firearms, submitting a complete application to the sheriff of the county in which they reside. If the resident is a resident of the city of a first class, the chief of police in the city, the sheriff has 45 days to investigate and determine the individual's eligibility to be issued a license, which is valid for 5 years. So if it expired on the 19th, you're granted till the 30th of May. If it expired on the 19th of March, you're granted till the 30th of May. Now, also, Pennsylvania's liquor stores limited e-commerce sales deliveries through fine wine and goodspirits.com. And the stay-at-home policy issued last night at 8 p.m. and that runs through the 30th of the month, April. So that's the first part of Newswatch. As we cruise through, we have a whole lot more. But first, we better get to the Cedar Sports Corner. And today, the Red Hurricane. Couple things. First of all, in our CYO March Madness basketball in April tournament, it is the St. Mary's Fighting Irish leading the league 159 to 124, and I'm looking up at the scoreboard just to make sure. Yeah, 159 to 124. So the Irish on top. We'll see what happens today as St. Vitus and Madonna come calling on the Fighting Irish. Now, in highlights, it's Newcastle and Shaler on the Cedar Sports Corner. And, you know, we put those highlights together that you could watch a highlight reel and not be caught up in the whole game. It's a great way to watch a super podcast. So hang in there. Let's go to sports.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Dante Burnett's back for the Canes. Ball hit on the 40 and driven back and out of the end zone on a single bounce. And that's some 5'8" kicking right there. He almost booted it out of the entire end zone on a fly. And it hit really, really deep. I believe there was any way you could tell the ball hit the ground. Back to pass. Here it is, fade, and it's caught for the score.
The Washington pass is complete to Justin Tomato for the Shaler touchdown.
6-0 as the Titans. Well, that ball's down, kick away, and hits the upright and bounces over. And that's 7 for the Titans. On the drive, and Canes need to get a score to settle things down. To close out the quarter, only down 21-7, and kind of withstanding the worst. One goes to the far side, 2-back set. Wing is on the near side, and there goes Josh up the middle. Call it 6 yards. Ball on the 24. Canes come up to the line, wing near side, wing right side, and inside handoff and fake and pull back down to the 10-yard line. Whistles blow and everybody's making a transition. Shaler called a fair catch. As Canes by Sporting Goods.
Rally, sons of Notre Dame, sing the glory.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
This program sponsored by Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. Brian Ches, owner. Call 724-498-4760. Brian would be glad to visit. This program brought to you by Cummings Landscaping and Design. Brandon Cummings, owner operator. We're back, and well, as we give you that quick look at weather, 34 degrees outside. Really, I don't want to say not too bad, as it is a little nippy. You'll need the coat, but hey, what the heck. Now, this in, and go figure, Pennsylvania collected $4.4 billion in the General Revenue Fund in March, which was $294.6 million, or 6.2% less than anticipated. It's called COVID-19, folks. Dan Hassel registered the fiscal year-to-date general fund collection totaled $25.3 billion, which is $45.6 million, or 6.2, or point, excuse me, $45.6 million, or 0.2%, 0.2% below the estimate. The shortfall of March, he goes on to say, I love this. The shortfall of March was due to COVID-19 outbreak. Yeah, you think? We expect the pandemic to have a greater impact in April. Yeah. Pennsylvania Department of Banking and Securities warns COVID-19 investment schemes. And this, I tell you, is very, very important. Please do not underestimate this one, because the phone calls come in, unknown number, scam, potential scam, no caller ID. If you don't know the number that's calling in, first of all, if you get any of those without numbers at all, don't answer it. The other day, my phone rang and it had somebody from Scranton on it. I don't know anybody from Scranton. Just let it go. If they have to contact you, they won't do it with a phone call. The Department of Health, and this was yesterday's numbers, we'll give you today's. 5,805 statewide in 60 counties. Okay, now, when you look at the map, there's still counties with 0. So I don't like that particular statement. The map on our website shows counties with 0. And those counties, matter of fact, are as close as Jefferson, which is on the other side of Clarion, Forest 0, Elk 0. You know, and the counties along the central, Warren, McKean, Potter, while they've had positive tests, they've had 0 deaths. Lawrence County, 13, and I do want to get this for you, what it says, and I guess Mercer County 0 deaths. I got to make it a little bit bigger because the eyes aren't what they used to be, and this map says as of April 1st 0 deaths. I don't know that that's totally true. We'll have to do some further investigating on it. But this from the Pennsylvania Department of Health, which we get emailed every day. So, you know, it's amazing that some people really have issue with that. But excuse me, that in from the PA Department of Health. So I didn't like that one statement that they had about across 60 counties, because there are counties still with 0, and that's a good thing. Here's what's interesting. Nearly 1% 0 age to 4, nearly 1% 5 to 12, 1% 13 to 18, 9% 24, 19 to 24. But that group, 25 to 49, that's at 40%. Okay. Of the patients who tested positive to date, the age of is 40%. So if you're tested and you're in that age group, 4 out of 10 people are going to test positive for COVID. Listen, folks, stay at home, limit your outside contact. You can still get out and take a breath of fresh air on the porch, run, do jumping jacks in the yard, go for a walk, keep social distance. Okay, wash your hands. We have hydrogen peroxide here. We put it on our hands. We clean up, and I'm the only one in the studio. Okay, so with that, we're just operating the switches here, getting you through, you know, please. Now, you know, it was reported, and we knew about it, Mike Kelly, and he's a great guy. He started experiencing mild flu-like conditions and symptoms last week. He consulted his primary care, tested, and went through a drive-through site at Butler Memorial Hospital. Test came back positive. So he's resting and serving you from home while recovering from the illness. Okay. His office, they're on telework status, which means you can continue to call in and email with any questions you may have during this difficult time. If you need help, do not hesitate to contact us. Okay, that in from Congressman Mike Kelly. And we're going to take this break, go to weather, and let's take a look. Here's Cleveland radar, all clear. And Pittsburgh radar, all the same. So, conditions outside, well, here you go. Humidity 70%, wind speed northwest at 5. Barometric pressure 30.03, dew point 25, and visibility 10. So you're at 34 degrees. It's basically pretty clear, but your wind chill 29. It makes it feel a little bit cold. So you need a jacket if you're going for a walk. Let's go to Lawrence County 45 weather. We'll be right back.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
Spotty showers, but enough to write home about. How you use the rest of your week looking? Well, as you look at local radar, see the rain, it's moving out, and a lot of clearing behind it. That's illustrated a lot more in the national picture. Back there, just a lot of wispy clouds and not much else to talk about as the rain has gone past us. That sets us up for a pretty doggone good run. And let's take a look. Now, last night, 31, just a drop here or there. Nothing to write home about. Your Thursday, sunshine. That's the name of the game, 52, and it'll just be one of those picture-perfect days as you gaze out the window. Thursday night, mostly clear, a low of 32. Friday, sunshine, 55, and Friday night, mostly clear, and 34. Now, yours Saturday, mostly sunny and 63, and then Saturday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 44, which pops you into Sunday. Your Sunday, sunshine with 62, and Sunday night, partly cloudy, a low of 42. Making its move on to Monday, sunshine again in 66. Things looking pretty good, but Monday night, clouds build in, a low of 48. Chance of rain is 50%. That will carry on into Tuesday early, and there's a 50% chance of rain. But I think by the end of the day on Tuesday, you'll see some sunshine, and it'll be just perfect. Now, that was Lawrence County 45 weather. And Here's hoping that you get on that porch, take a breath of that fresh air, and just enjoy. Now we're going to hear from Tuscany Square, and we'll be right back.
Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets today's modern conveniences. You'll enjoy their spacious, comfortable seating, their fresh ingredients that go into making every dish, whether it's pizza or that just right entree. Tuscany Square Restaurant, they're here to serve you. Call 724-654-3065.
Yes, friends, Chalella and Carney Floral Designs is alive and well in Newcastle. Owner and designer Stephen Doherty and his staff have a special motto: we love what we do, and it shows in every area of the business. Stop by their pleasant Southside store at 1006 South Mill Street. Chalella and Carney has been there for the community with quality and service since 1943. You can go to the website chalellaandcarney.com or call 724-652-8412.
Well, we're back, folks, and let's continue on with Newswatch. The Wolf Administration reminds Pennsylvanians that children and adult protective services, domestic violence, and rape crisis programs are still operating during COVID-19. Planet Fitness reminds you to visit their Facebook page or YouTube for workouts. And Greenville, they remind you that things are open today as far as the drive-thrus for the restaurants, as they're trying to help those folks out. And be patient with the unemployment compensation group as they're trying to work through everything. Remember, stay at home, wash your hands. We've talked about all that. Use isopropyl alcohol, 70% at least. Don't dilute it. Hand sanitizer if you can find it. Let's hear from these folks, and we'll be back with a wrap.
Newcastle, I tried. They're a small town for living. Look around.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
These fine businesses provided funding for this program. Gatherings, Town and Country, and On Target.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
Well, folks, that's going to do it here for us at Nctv45 for the morning edition. Make sure that you remember that Mass is on at 9 o'clock. We'll have the St. Mary's Fighting Irish taking on Madonna and also St. Vitus later on today. Cook in the Castle We aired it yesterday for you, and you can still catch it today. I'll put it at the top of our Facebook page. And just sit back, enjoy Nctv45 programming. Thought for the day, the highlights of Shaler and Newcastle, the weather, sports. We have it here for you. And if somebody asks you, you tell them that you watch Nctv45. Now, here's a little love touch. As we tell you, tell a friend, and have a friend tell a friend about Nctv45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them Nctv45 is available anytime on your time. Yes, a train that runs on your schedule, why, that's Nctv45. Now, make sure you get, yes, that second cup of coffee, and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world in the County of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you again real soon.
Still the best that you ever had. Just give me a chance.